Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide mediation and valuation services based in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, we will discuss M&A sports franchise valuations with Edwin Draughan. Edwin is a sports franchise valuation expert based in Los Angeles, California, and has been a member of Park Lane since 2017. Park Lane is a boutique sports-focused investment bank founded in 2005. Edwin's primary responsibility at Park Lane is to lead the firm's efforts with sports franchise valuations and due diligence, which also includes the client relations, market awareness, deal sourcing, and execution. He also plays an integral role in the firm's sports franchise M&A advisory, early stage capital raising, and traditional real estate divisions. Well, and I think I listen to my husband talk about it too much because I'll be like, oh, so-and-so owns the team. And he's like, he's not the only owner. And I was like, oh, okay, good to know. But to that extent, do you think that any of the value changes when you have kind of a famous person as part of that buyer pool that buys a team, or like social media, or any of that? Are people really just attached geographically to their teams mostly? And it's irrelevant if I don't know, somebody owns, like Mark Cuban owns a team, but like somebody like LeBron James or somebody that younger kids look up to and they own a sports team. Do you think people are going to migrate to like another team?
That is a good question. We've seen a lot of celebrities get into sports team ownership. A few examples are, oh gosh, why am I blanking on his name? Now I'm pretty embarrassed. Who's a quarterback for your football team?
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, famous people in general. Yeah.
So, for example, Kevin Durant owns a piece of a MLS soccer team. Oh, Patrick Mahomes, that's what I'm thinking of. He owns a piece of the Kansas City Royals, I believe. He's the starting quarterback for the Chiefs. Now, do fans care about that? I'm not entirely sure. Does another owner coming in care about that? Will that drive up valuation? I'm not entirely sure. It looks good from a portfolio standpoint for that celebrity. If there are some kind of collaborations that can happen, we're seeing some music artists pair with sports team ownership. That could drive value if they, come up with unique ideas to utilize the sports venues for concerts or festivals or what have you not. That could, impact the bottom line. But, is a buyer going to come in and say, oh, well, I see James Harden owns this team or is part owner of this team. So with that, I'm going to spend a little extra money. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's very interesting because this conversation is basically making me think that valuing sports franchises is not at all like valuing a regular company at all. Would that be an accurate assessment?
That is an accurate assessment.
I mean, because it really, which creates nuances that you really need to know, but it also creates that this is a very specific area of valuation that just not everybody can kind of get into.